There are a lot of shitty games in the world. I mean, like, a lot. Definitely more bad games than good games, and a lot of people have their different opinions on what is good and what isn't. Like, people actually think fucking League of Legends is a good game, and Valorant. Like, you gotta actually think those people are on methamphetamines, but they're not. They actually enjoy the game. And I think it proves how difficult it is for developers and publishing companies alike to release a game that everyone likes. And sometimes they'll make the game worse by trying to make it appeal to everybody. And when you think about it that way, you realize that few games have ever actually achieved everyone liking it. But there is a game that has gotten close to that level, even though it came out almost a decade ago. It's so legendary, it almost defines gaming itself. This game has accumulated over $6.5 billion in revenue, making it essentially the most successful media product of all time. Every game ever, I'm talking every movie ever, GTA 5. One of the most unboring games ever. But you know what is boring? The browser you're using. Which brings us to our sponsor today, OperaGX browser. Listen, the browser you're using is like a zombie apocalypse, right? Except they're not hungry for blood. They're hungry for your RAM. But with Opera, you can enhance performance on your PC when gaming with your browser open and get rid of lag. Perfect for when you want to keep all your tabs open but don't want to hurt your game's performance. The GX control panel allows you to limit the CPU and RAM that you're willing to let your browser use. This is huge because you probably don't realize how much your browser is slowing your gaming down. I mean, look at this comparison between the browser I used to use and Opera. On top of not letting your PC turn into a RAM-eating zombie, OperaGX offers you endless customization. With GX mods, you can flip your entire browser into something completely different with just one click and change pretty much anything you want. You can create your own mods, use other people's, you can customize keyboard sounds however you like, customize all browser sounds like when you close tabs. You can even customize your own background music that plays in the background while you're browsing. There is unlimited customization with OperaGX. But you might rather have your PC eaten by zombies than instead of moving all your settings and bookmarks to another browser. I get that. But that's where OperaGX has got you covered too, with an import tool that allows you to quickly import all of your settings from your previous browser directly to Opera. And in addition, OperaGX is compatible with every Google Chrome extension, so you're not losing those either. Stop slowing down your games and closing your browsers every time you play, and download Opera today. You can find the link down below in the description below. Without further ado, let's get back into the video. In 2013, GTA 5's hype was literally unmatched. LeBron James coming to the NBA is the only thing comparable to how crazy this fucking game was. And when it dropped, it was received just as well as it was hyped up for. The campaign was engaging, memorable, and stupidly fun. And then only a month later, in October 2013, we would see the game mode that would be cemented into GTA forever. You know it, I know it. GTA 5 Online. This shit is legendary. There was really nothing like GTA 5 Online at this point in life. A full open world lobby where people had zero rules and boundaries. You could do anything, and you could do it all with your friends. You could easily clock in hundreds of hours into GTA 5 without getting bored, man. Just fucking around the streets was fun. I remember sometimes I would just drive my cars down the highway for fun. Am I a loser? I mean, likely, but the point is the game's fun. You could rob stores, browse the internet and buy cars, buy new clothes, get your own apartment that you could invite strippers, I mean your friends to. GTA 5 Online was loved because of the freedom. There was so much to do and progress towards that it was almost impossible to get bored. It was simply a sandbox. In 2015, heists came to GTA and well, this changed everything. All of a sudden, there were 5 well-made, complex heists that gave everyone even more hours of fun and actual objectives to complete. On top of GTA's plethora of online missions like racing, gang fights, and other weird side missions to make money, it was nice to have these cool laid out missions that led to a bigger picture. I think the heist update is when people started to realize that GTA 5 wasn't going anywhere for a while, and that this game's potential was only beginning. But this didn't come without a downside. Passively, these heists were releasing extremely powerful vehicles to go along with them, and this would be an update to GTA trends that would negatively impact the game even to this day. You see, GTA 5 was going through a phase from like 2016 all the way to 2020 of releasing extremely powerful and generally unrealistic vehicles. So yeah, GTA was getting consistent updates, but the online scene was changing every time it did. Then, only a little bit later, the Executives and Criminal update was added to GTA. This gave you the chance to be a CEO of a company, and even though this was only one update, the concepts of this update would go on to change the game forever. You could now run cargo missions, hold your stock in warehouse, and then sell it for money. This update in 2015 would start the grinding era of GTA. Soon in 2017, gun running would allow people to manufacture and sell weapons, along with adding new facilities to the game, and of course, new powerful vehicles. Gangs, weed farming, cocaine, GTA would become a job to some degree, driving trucks around to save up another $1 mil to buy another fucking overpowered flying motorcycle. A lot of the updates they had were added so that people had more options to make money. But I actually thought that this might have been really bad for the game. Yeah, in order to make money, you'd have to do online missions, which made the overall online experience more engaging, but it seemed like people were just rushing to make money. Every update, there were so many new things to buy. Yachts, huge apartments, garages, supercars, jets, submarines, jetpacks, Ironmans, bunkers, clubhouses. Holy shit. The grind was a little bit overwhelming, and I could not handle any of that. So you know what I did? Wait, what the fuck was that? What vehicle is that? What the I cheated. Yup, I installed a cheat engine and duped myself in hundreds of $1,000,000 to skip past all of that. And I recommend you guys do too. Because to literally get anything in this game, you need to mathematically put in hundreds of hours. And who got time for that? Half of GTA Online kind of just became grinding, whether you're a CEO, a motorcycle club owner, a nightclub owner. It came down to just grinding money to get the stronger items, the stronger vehicles. Because at this point, the Oppressor, other extremely powerful vehicles were in the game, that completely changed online. The PvP capabilities were too powerful, and it could ruin the experience for a lot of GTA players. I remember if you didn't have the armored Kuruma, you were a fucking noob. But now if you want to have an Oppressor, a Hydra, 2 submarines, and a fucking orbital cannon, you're a bot. But nonetheless, GTA 5 remained fun and active for years. Even when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, Rockstar did not stop pumping out shit for GTA. In 2019, we got the Diamond Casino heist, and in 2020, we got the Cayo Perico heist. It was clear that heisting was loved in GTA and something players craved more of. I think that's personally because the heists had the most payout, and the only thing worth doing in GTA were the things that were giving back big bucks, so you don't get spawn killed by a 9-year-old with an Oppressor Mark II. But around the time these heists came out, and around the time of COVID, GTA really saw its peak potential with 5RP. Now, 5RP is essentially GTA 5 roleplay, which is a really good idea for this game since it's already a sandbox and fits perfectly. Streamers and YouTubers alike almost brought the original hype that GTA 5 had back when it launched back to the game in 2020. 5RP was funny, fresh, and a new way to play the game that we hadn't seen before. Goddamn, Anthony Davis was playing that shit. He was screaming. Today in 2023, this is the primary reason that GTA 5 is still striving. Over the years, people got bored of online naturally. It's been 10 years, and while Rockstar continues to add new bullshit to the game every few months, it's almost too much at this point. You can't keep up with everything. 5RP is an alternative, free way to play GTA that expands the game so much more than a typical mod would. People can create their own servers, essentially adding a whole new game mode to GTA. It is very clear that GTA is probably the best game of all time. When you consider that the game right now has 150,000 people on Steam alone, 10 years after release, and over the last 10 years has not fallen off even once. The game has never even taken a baby step in the downward direction. And that is so remarkable, regardless if you care about gaming, regardless if you hate or love GTA, it has transcended what success means for anyone. And it did that with the addition of GTA Online, which completely changed the replayability of GTA, allowing you to progress a character that infinitely scales with the new updates that come out, adding good heists and missions that players can look forward to. Finally, the addition of 5RP truly cemented GTA as an infinite time game. It's crazy because I used to remember asking my parents if I could buy GTA because I was too young and the game was like well known even by parents, and now 10 years later I'm older and it hasn't gone anywhere. It's still just as prominent as it was then, and that's just amazing to me. It will never fall off until, of course, GTA 6 comes out, which is only a couple years out. And that game will likely even transcend another barrier of success that we haven't even imagined yet. Guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of GTA and how it's been holding up almost 10 years later. Do you think the game has fallen off? Do you still play it? And will you ever play it again? Without further ado, guys, I'm Treyllo. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.